Hello mga kasosyo at mga kanegosyo, welcome po sa Usapang Pera Live. Nandito po ako ngayon sa Madrid at saan mang panig ng mundo nasaan kayo ngayon, sana po ay nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan. Ngayong episode na ito, another beauty queen na naman ang ating makakapanayam. And later, pag-uusapan din natin ang 4PH ng Pag-IBIG at saka ang hindi naman bago, ang kanilang multipurpose loan. Papaliwanag lang natin kung paano yon gagamitin sa tama. Ayan. So, hindi na natin papatagalin at kausapin na natin ang ating minamahal. Naku, malapit na malapit talaga itong sa puso ko itong batang ito kasi syempre anak siya ng isa sa mga pinakamalalapit kong kaibigan at pinakamagagandang kaibigan kasi kailangan sabihin 'yun kapag siya ang pinag-uusapan. Anyway, kasama po natin ngayon si Binibining Bianca Ylanan. Hello! Hello,
Hello, good
Bianca!
evening, everyone.
Kumusta?
Really well. I'm a bit under the weather, but again, anything for you. So I'm here.
Thank
I have
you.
my
Oo.
energy up.
Right. Okay, can you just give us a background? How do you call me, Bianca? The one that you use in the text. How do you call me?
Yeah, I call you Tito Mariel.
Ayan, di ba? Ang
Yeah.
sweet-sweet kasi only people from my province would call me that. At I always find it sweet when people call me by my actually this is my first yung aking first name Mariel at yun pero Vincent yung aking mas kilala. Okay, so Bianx, of course you were you were part of the top 12 ng Miss Universe Philippines. So ano naman ng pakiramdam noon and what has the pageant taught you so far?
That was so surreal for me, honestly. Nung nag-opening number kami, that was one of the okay, I'm happy, I'm content with this whole Miss Universe Philippines journey. If that ended there, I'm happy. So as I went on with top 24, I was like, did they really call my name? And then top 12 again. So I was just kind of going with it at that time. And I just hope I made my family, my province proud. But it was really surreal. And Miss Universe, that was my first pageant, first ever
Mm-hmm.
pageant. So
Mm-hmm.
really dove deep in the pageant world again. There were 65 other girls. So at first it was really overwhelming. Lalo na I'm carrying Kirino's name, Bianca. And it was a lot. It was overwhelming at first. But then I gravitated towards the support of my cohort, like my Miss Universe Philippines Kirino team, my fiance Jim, my mom, the prettiest mom in the world. I have to say that because their support really, it was really what got me through it. Because if you're by yourself, you're gonna get in on your head. There's gonna be a lot of comparison. Lalo na in your face din talaga. Kasi katabi ko kasunod ko si Atisa, Quezon Province. And that's where I'm like, what am I doing here? But with the push of my team and my family, that's what really got me, and it taught me how community and support around you, networking, is really, really important.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really do anything alone. Could be from the smallest mundane thing to your career. You need a really good community, and I think we should hone that in every aspect that we do, from schooling to work, starting a business, having a good community that you trust and trusts you as well. Really important.
Oo. Kasi most of us have this impression na baka itong mga magagandang tao, lalo na itong mga nasa beauty pageants, ay masusungit, ganyan. Pero you're telling me na hindi.
No, they're also my biggest supporter is the people beside me. Like Atisa would be the one trying to you'll be fine. Ako yung kakabahan. This is my first public parang pastorela thing. He's like, kaya mo yan, this and that. He's that, or Romblon's next to me as well. And she's such a veteran with pageants too, but they're always the one who support me, and all the other girls. So I think
Mhm.
that's a big misconception
Mhm.
because what gets us through the 4 months is each other.
Yeah, yeah, oo. And, of course, ngayon may earthquake nga sa Cebu, 'di ba? Have you already reached out to your, I forgot the name of the ano 'no, the representative from Cebu
We
province,
have
pero
Doc Gabby, who represented Cebu, and then also Thelma, who
mhm,
represented San Fernando, Cebu. I reached out to them, but I believe they're quite busy with doing outreach now, since
mhm,
hindi naman sila super affected, which is great. So they're all safe and well,
mhm,
but
mhm,
they're extending their help to the northern Cebu. I think is yung pinaka na apektuhan ng earthquake. So I think they're there giving
mhm.
donations and helping. So it's good to hear. And also, I think there's another pageant going on there, Miss Asia Pacific.
Yeah, yeah.
So one of my friends who's representing USA is there
Mhm.
too. So they're all quite, not panic and
Uh-huh.
that, but they're all safe and they're all well. And
Mhm.
I think anyone who are safe are trying to extend their help, which is really good to see. Because again,
Right.
community, big thing.
Yeah, oh, so that's beauty in action, no? Ayun.
Mm.
Of course, you represented Quirino as your province during the
Yeah.
pageant. So tell us more about Quirino kasi hindi yan kilalang ano, 'di ba,
Yes.
probinsya.
Quirino is such a hidden gem. The thing with Quirino is like you have to go to Quirino. Hindi siya yung malalagpasan mo lang going somewhere. Like purposeful ang visit mo doon. So I think at the same time, Quirino will give you that purposeful intention back because
Mhm.
it's really scenic. Like you can never. Anytime I go there, I just like. It feels like it's my first time, and I've been going there for like 25 years. It's so nice. There's so many more tourism attractions now
Mhm.
develop, which is good to see because then we can attract more people to know about Quirino. But I've
Mhm.
been going there recently more for the fiestas,
Mhm.
for our and for all the towns, but also the Quirino Day.
Uh-huh.
And I think it highlighted about community again, convergence,
Mhm.
panagdadapon, where it takes really the whole province to make us Quirino. Kasi
Mhm.
there's booths there, so it showed us all their agricultural products, which is
Mhm.
nice. We brought home some coffee from Difun,
Yeah.
some snacks from Aglipay, vegetables from Madela. We have a lot to offer in Quirino, but also the people, the talent. Oh my gosh, the Quirino Got Talent. Gosh, this is why I'm in beauty pageants. It's so like you can put them in national stage and
Mhm.
mailalaban talaga ang Quirino with talent from, so again, lots to offer from our scenic views to our agricultural products, but also just from the people. We're gonna give
Mhm.
you the best that we have. So yeah.
Yeah, that's so nice. Okay, and of course, your advocacy, no, is on children, their welfare, and children nutrition. What
Yes.
inspired you to take on this advocacy?
Um, my mom, who's really pretty, is also very smart, and she's a pediatric gastroenterologist. And I've seen her go through her profession as I grew up. I was with her during rounds, waiting for her, and during ORs, I'd be with like families. I'd be sometimes the
Mhm.
first person to see the baby too. So,
Mhm.
as much as you see them well, yes, but most of the time, as doctors,
Mhm.
they see them when they're unwell, when they're um, already needing to have an operation, this and that, and it's really hard to see, especially in small children when they're just starting their lives. There's so much to
Mhm.
explore about, but they couldn't have that um, kind of like childhood that they can play, be outside instead they're in hospitals, and it really tugs on my heartstrings and seeing that every time. So I really, really want to kind of put it out there that there's a lot to work around
Mhm.
children's healthcare and welfare because mom's specialty is in gastroenterology, so
Yeah.
from mouth to when it comes out, her specialty. But she sees a lot of patients now day to day, what more from
Mhm.
other specialties. So it's like there's a lot of Filipino children who has, their future kind of unsure because of
Mhm.
their health. So I hope that there's this kind of awareness of
Mhm.
what's going around in that sector, just so we could help them. And because they're the future of the Philippines, and we want a better and brighter future for the Philippines. And to have that, we need to have healthy Filipino children.
Yes, of course ano. Pero sabi mo nga magastos 'yan, 'di ba? And,
Yes.
'pag nakita mo 'yan, your mom is in the hospital at sabi mo nga maraming mga nagkukulang sa pagbayad 'no, when it
Yeah.
comes to their medical bills. And usually, parents take loans, for those. What do you think of that?
I think the really like when I thought about that, it's like the deeper problem is that there should for me I think
Mhm.
they shouldn't even have that problem. Like we should have
Mhm.
the access and kind of support from the government to give them the healthcare and support they need. Like it
Right.
shouldn't be like going to the hospital, but the first thought is rather than gagaling ba anak ko, it's like mababayaran ko ba to. And I think with these parents, it's like they've gone through all the options now. I
Mhm.
think with taking loans, it should be the last resort
Mhm.
because it's like I think with loaning it could be it could be dangerous, especially with micro loans. I've seen a lot of that,
Yeah.
especially on ads on
Mhm.
social media. I feel like if we do take loans, let's take it from very trusted and like banks, like
Mhm.
legitimate and trusted loaning because areas
Yeah.
banks.
Oo.
Yeah,
Pero
so it
sabi
should
mo nga 'no, talagang dapat this should be a basic right 'no, that the government,
yeah,
should provide to
shouldn't
us.
be a problem that we should be facing at all in my ideal world.
Oo, oo. Pero so you lived in Australia for a while 'no, how would you compare the healthcare system of Australia and the Philippines in this regard?
Yeah, you can see that you can see that their taxes really go to
Mhm.
where it's supposed to go. So in education and healthcare, you see that there's still some, of course, flaws, just like any other country, any other
Mhm.
system. But with them, you at least have that first step of
Mhm.
going to the hospital, not thinking about your financial capacity
Yeah.
before parang thinking na. Because there's a lot of people or parents, not parents, but in my generation, like sometimes I talk to friends and they would just be like, "Oh, I'll be fine." I like they'd rather wait it out than spend the money. But I think
Right.
in Australia, it's quite easy to book your appointment, have
Mhm.
um, like a system kind of written down for you, so
Mhm.
it gets the ball rolling. Kumbaga naman,
Right.
you got your foot on the door for healthcare, and
Mhm.
yeah, it's more. Granted, there's still some kind of support in healthcare na, of course, you can pay for. That's I
Mhm.
guess only, but I think that's mostly if very niche and
Mhm.
specialized ang need mo. But generally, you can get the help that you need, and that's what I want to see here in the Philippines too. Yeah.
Oo. Actually, yung key na sinabi mo nga dun talaga is 'no, you said that, no, the people in Australia see where their taxes go. Kaya nga nagkaroon ng 1 trillion peso march,
Yes.
'di ba? And of course, we saw Catriona Gray in
I
that, march.
know.
And do you think more beauty queens should follow her example?
I really, really, really think so because I think as beauty queens, that's really kind of the end goal, or at least for me, is to be a one good role model, but also be in the right places, in the right rooms to really show what we advocate for. And
Mhm.
to be a beauty queen, our dream is to wear the Philippines in our sash in the future, mga international pageants. But to get there, we should also, that means carrying Philippines
Mhm.
and being amongst Filipino people. And I think Catriona really showed that with that na parang, whatever social status whatever advantages you have in life. We're under the same government. We're all Filipinos, and we should really care and speak about what we care for. So I was there too, but only at the end part,
Okay.
because that would be my first rally. I didn't know anyone who was going at first, and I couldn't invite my fiance because
Yeah.
so I was like, wait. But since it was near where I lived, we were at the other end, and it was really like the energy was really different. Now it's really nice that there's this generation, there's people who care, and that we want to see change, and I hope it continues. So hopefully everyone who was there or who wasn't there but cares continue to speak and make noise and ask for the change we want to see, because we are what makes Philippines Philippines. We are what makes those kind of leaders the leaders that they are. So
Right.
yeah.
Ayun. No, it's so nice to hear that you were there also. I was actually also there, and there's another one that they're arranging on November 30. So, nako, magsasabay tayo. Pupuntahan
Yes,
kita.
okay. I'll bring the girls with me.
Yes, right. Oo. And so you were you were in you as we talked about nasa Australia ka before, and you took your university degree there. What was your course?
So I graduated as a laboratory medicine. So I took Bachelor of Laboratory Medicine, and it's more on research basically. So I'm on pathology research there.
Okay. So pathology. So do you have any plans of following on the footsteps of your mom?
Yes, I think for me, I'd like to explore being a scientist first and see, because I really enjoyed it when I was studying it, and I really loved it, especially microbiology. So I hope to work around that area for a bit. And the thing with medicine is that it's always going to be there. That's my mom and my tita Dina is also a doctor.
Your lola.
Everyone's a doctor. Dapat lang. But yeah, so from my lola to my tita to my mom, relatives, they're all doctors, but they also are the first people to tell me to explore what I want, and then if I still want to go to medicine, because it is quite a commitment, and I think they instilled that passion in me, so I know that if I do want to commit, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. Let's talk about your your generation. You're part of Gen Z, tama ba?
Yes. I
Yes.
think Gen Z is 1990 something to 2010.
Yeah.
And I'm 2000. So.
Oh yeah, Gen Z nga yan. So, what are the financial challenges that that your generation currently faces?
I think big thing is cost of living now. It's really like there's always this dream of having a house, having a car, being able to just be financially kind of supporting not only myself but also my family, hopefully. But it's quite hard, especially with how cost of living are now, but also with social media. There's this pressure of consumerism. You see all these people with their really nice stuff, makeup, bags, whatever, and then you're thinking, should I be buying that as well? If it really makes them happy. And there's these like fads too, like mystery boxes, like there's all these so many options for us to spend our money that I think we tend to forget, because social media is like quick with all those information.
Nung panahon namin, Bianca, yung mystery boxes ay pera o bayong lang yan.
At least if you get the bayong, it's still functional.
Right. Pero may ano talaga kasi, now we feel it, no? Now that we are at our age, at meron talagang tinatawag na generation gap. Something that I did not imagine that could happen, no? Na parang, sasabihin ko, ay, ibang-iba talaga yung mga bata ngayon. I felt that I wouldn't say that, but I find myself saying that now, no? Ano sa tingin mo yung mga misunderstood practices or behaviors ng generation mo na dapat naming maintindihan?
Like for me, I'm really blessed and lucky to be in the spot where I am because I have really supportive parents and families, like with
Mhm.
my parents and my partner. So I think with my financial struggles, I've never gone down, rock
Mhm.
bottom. But
Mhm.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions or like differences that I can
Mhm.
tell is having long term versus short term goals, like retirement goals
Mhm.
versus short term goals. Now, I want to do this trip, so I'm going to save for this trip. I want to have this thing, so I'm going to save for that. It's not like the end na ang tinitignan. Like, oh, what we want. But also, I think there's this misconception where like older generation would think a 9 to 5 would get us a good house, a nice
Mhm.
car because of again cost of living. So I think that na parang, oh, just get a stable job, that's it. But no, I think we
Mhm.
have to find more kind of other things to get our income from, our money from. So there's investments, there's small businesses that we see
Mhm.
now,
Mhm.
kahit Instagram business lang yan, or like small
Mhm.
coffee shops. I think there's more of our generation who's doing it because
Right.
as a second kind of window for income, not as the first
Mhm.
one, plus their 9 to 5. Because with the cost of living now, I feel like you need to get like as much network as
Mhm.
possible.
Right.
Yeah.
So, kasi in our generation, no, when I research on it, ang conclusion in our generation is we've put value on money, on having that security with money. Pero your generation daw,
It's
you
more
value
experience.
creating memories and
Yeah.
spending time more than that security that money gives.
Yes.
Can you explain that to me more?
I think how we see, even for me, I think growing up, that's always how I saw, or since having my own money, I start saving for, or this trip, this
Mhm.
something that will make me happy.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Parang, I think we really value experience and memories,
Mhm.
especially, I think, because that's also what we see on social media too. I think there's an aspect there that social media has a play pa rin. Kasi,
Mhm.
oh, this, you see your friends go to Sikihor and it's so nice. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna save up to go to Sikihor and have that experience too.
Yeah.
Parang, I think that's kind of one connection you can get from social media and that, rather than we don't really see on social media. It's like, oh, this is this person showing us her retirement era.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah, oo nga
I
'no.
think
Maybe I should show that more.
yeah, I think the security comes with having that happiness and that. I think our
Right.
generation really values the emotional um,
Yeah.
part of it as well.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Iyon. Oo nga eh, 'no, that it's equally important, 'no, to have
Mm.
that balance, 'no? Mayroon kang financial, emotional, 'no? Of course, relationships also. And yun, sabi mo nga, 'no, na you talked about saving a while ago. And syempre tayong mga Ilocano, very well known sa
Yes.
pagtitipid, 'di ba? So patunayan mo, Bianca, itayo mo ang ating bandera. Paano ka nagtitipid? What's an interesting way that you or your family would ano no would
Yeah.
do things no para magtipid or mag-save.
Yeah, I think with our mindset as Ilocano is like, yes, we're kuripot. It's because we prioritize what's important. I think
Mhm.
with our family, especially food, health, like that's we don't skip on health. Pero I'm funny with like my anytime I ask for money for allowance before, mom would, if it's food, fine, here you go. But if it's something else, like, what's that for? You're not having questions. What's that for? What are you gonna use it? Tatagal ba yan sa'yo? This and that. And I think it also, like, as a Gen Z, it's important because, again, the prioritization na parang, oh, is this travel going to be more important than this medical need I need now? So you get to have that. I get to have that balance at least. But I am also a very type A person. I list everything and I set myself a goal. But okay, if, for example, I have this much amount of money, like I know where it'll go or where it can go. But I don't really have a lot of. If it's like extra money, that's straight to savings.
Wow! Ayun pala. If it's extra, wait, we have to emphasize that. If it's extra money, guys, it goes straight to savings, ha?
Yes. It's like, parang natanggal na din lahat ng bills or like extra needs. I think you should really, highlight that. It's not like, because it's hard when you tell people like to save, but then again with cost of living and wage kind of disparity, it can be hard.
Yeah.
So what's extra goes there. But as a type A Ilocano, I really try to like be strict with myself. With like, I'm lucky as well with my fiance because I think we're on the same page with saving and financial safe, or at least what's priority to us, which is again food, health. Anything other than that is it can be a lot of thing. Yeah.
Okay, Bianca. So, what are your plans in the future, no? And ano ka ba lalaban ka ba ulit sa Miss You? Anong aabangan namin kay Bianca?
The thing that I hope people realize is pageantry can be expensive as well. That's one thing. So it's like a maybe, possibly, if stars align for me to join another pageant. But I'm currently just modeling and being really active in social media, being back here in the Philippines as an adult. Because I went to Australia when I was 20 or 19, turning 20 for university. So like coming back here, I was like, I haven't been an adult here in the Philippines. And, exploring it with my fiance. But now it's just a lot of modeling, a lot of being in the Philippines, being with my family before possibly going back to Australia for my career. But honestly, it's go with the flow lang tayo right now.
Ayan. Thank you very much, Bianca. It's so refreshing to talk to you. And at least meron kami napulot. Anything extra, straight to savings. Ayan ha, sabi ng Gen Z yan ha.
Yes, let's skip our labubus and our little sunny angels for now.
Ayun. And any last words or message?
Well, I think with our Usapang Pera, again, I think we really, for me, and what really helped me in my 25 years is being in this earth is really prioritizing your time, your money, and your energy in whatever you do. But most importantly, time and money now with the cost of living. I hope we get to, or everyone gets to see the value of money and how it will help us building our future, but also not skimp on our enjoyment now. So let's find that balance.
Thank you very much. And of course, I hope to see you soon. Naku, may date tayo, November 13th.
Yes.
May march ulit tayo against corruption. So thank you, Bianca.
Thank you.
And,
thank you for having me here.
Ayun. Hello to your mom. Ayan.
Yes.
Ayan. Okay, nakausap po natin si Bianca Ylanan, napakagandang bata kasi galing din sa napakagandang nanay. Nako, talaga namang kota na ako sa kaibigan kong ito,